Chapter 7. The Anatomy of a Hoax. While the evidence of UAPs and unexplained aerial phenomena is compelling, a critical component of any investigative effort is the consideration of deliberate deception. Throughout history, governments, militaries, and organizations have employed disinformation campaigns, psychological operations, and controlled media narratives to influence public perception. The possibility that some UAP sightings, videos, or reports could be part of a sophisticated hoax or strategic operation cannot be dismissed and must be carefully analyzed alongside genuine phenomena. Hoaxes and misdirection have long been tools for controlling information. From staged sightings to manipulated photographs, fabricated stories, and covert testing of experimental aircraft, there are numerous historical precedents demonstrating that misinformation can be highly effective. In the realm of aerial phenomena, the boundary between genuine anomaly and orchestrated deception can be extremely subtle. Often the line is blurred by incomplete data, selective disclosure, or deliberate framing of events to emphasize certain interpretations while obscuring others. Understanding these techniques is essential to distinguishing authentic observations from intentional manipulation. One common form of deception involves the creation of technological illusions designed to simulate extraordinary flight capabilities. Advances in drone technology, holographic projection, and other electronic countermeasures have made it increasingly feasible to fabricate aerial phenomena. For example, autonomous drones capable of hovering silently, executing sudden accelerations, and following programmed flight paths could easily be misinterpreted as anomalous or extraterrestrial by observers unaware of experimental technology in use. Additionally, sophisticated visual effects or optical interference could be introduced to radar, infrared, or video systems, further complicating analysis. Misinformation campaigns may also leverage human psychology. Strategic placement of videos, selective leaks, and media amplification can generate the perception of widespread UAP activity, even when individual incidents are isolated or misinterpreted. In this context, public fascination and cognitive bias play a role. Once an observer has been primed to expect anomalous behavior, ordinary phenomena, weather balloons, birds, or atmospheric reflections can appear extraordinary. Understanding these psychological dynamics is crucial for investigators, as it highlights how perception can be influenced without necessarily fabricating events in their entirety. Historical examples reinforce the plausibility of deliberate hoaxes. During the Cold War, multiple governments engaged in experiments designed to confuse adversaries or test civilian reactions. Sightings of mysterious aerial objects were occasionally used as cover for secret aircraft development, surveillance programs, or psychological operations. In some documented cases, military exercises involved the deliberate deployment of decoys or experimental devices to observe detection capabilities and public response. These precedents illustrate that intentional misdirection is a well-established tactic, and any comprehensive investigation must account for its potential role in shaping the UAP narrative. The anatomy of a hoax also involves selective disclosure. Information may be released in stages, with some incidents highly publicized while others remain classified, creating an incomplete and sometimes misleading picture. Whistleblowers and insiders occasionally expose discrepancies between what is observed and what is officially acknowledged, revealing how controlled information can manipulate perception. Analysts must therefore consider not only the physical characteristics of a UAP, but also the context in which reports are generated, disseminated, and interpreted. The interaction between incomplete data, media framing, and audience expectation forms the backbone of potential deception strategies. Despite the plausibility of hoaxes, it is important to recognize that not all unexplained phenomena can be attributed to deliberate manipulation. Genuine anomalies continue to be reported by trained military personnel, corroborated by multiple sensors, and documented in declassified government files. The goal of analyzing potential deception is not to dismiss these encounters, but to provide a balanced investigative framework that accounts for both natural or technological anomalies and the possibility of intentional obfuscation. By applying rigorous critical analysis, investigators can separate evidence-based phenomena from strategically manipulated events. In conclusion, the anatomy of a hoax illustrates the necessity of skepticism, methodological rigor, and cross-disciplinary analysis in UAP investigation. Considering deliberate deception alongside documented sightings, military encounters, and scientific anomalies ensures a comprehensive understanding of the phenomenon. While some incidents may indeed be fabricated or manipulated, many remain unexplained, challenging investigators to discern truth from illusion. This chapter sets the stage for subsequent exploration of extraterrestrial hypotheses, technological analysis, and the broader implications of UAP phenomena, emphasizing that careful evidence-driven inquiry is essential to separating reality from orchestrated misdirection.